Well, 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 well. It's time for another movie review. So, we watched Skyscraper, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Neve Campbell. And we still have not seen them titties.
That's okay.
That's just, you know, been promising them for 20 years and never delivers.
I mean, you really want to see them now, though? I mean, I'm sure they're not what they were 20 years ago.
It's Neve Campbell.
Oh.
But anyway, okay, so Skyscraper by The Rock, which has a ridiculous storyline, ridiculous plot, ridiculous... Did I scare you?
No.
Oh. And it's just a ridiculous movie. It is pretty typical of your... Well, I don't know that I'd even say it's typical of your regular action movies. I mean,
it was pretty outrageous.
It was so bad that I was literally guessing and getting right dialogue. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. Yeah.
So
it was pretty predictable. It was pretty outrageous.
Very rushed. They threw something together. It's basically an excuse to get another movie out by The Rock.
Yeah.
Or to put him in the movie. Not saying that The Rock rushed through it, because I'm a big fan of The Rock, but it's like they didn't try.
Yeah.
Or they didn't. They either didn't try or didn't know how to make the fucking movie.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just pretty outrageous. I felt it was way over the top.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, way over the top, and so far-fetched. I mean, there's things in this movie that just plain don't make sense. So they start a fire in the building, right? And they've got a fire in the middle of the building, not anywhere. It's like
the 96th.
The 96th floor, right. Thank you.
There's 220 stories. They start a fire on the 96th.
96th floor. Okay. So you're under the fire, right? The logical thing you would think to do would be to go down. But The Rock says to his family, no, go up.
Well, they were on the 98th floor.
Oh, I thought they were below.
No, they were on the 98th. So in order to go down, they would have had to walk through the fire.
Okay, so I misunderstood that part of the movie, obviously.
Yeah.
But still, way over the top.
I still feel like, though...
Pretty far-fetched movie.
At that point, though, the fire had just started. So, I mean, it wasn't like a full...
They still could have made it down.
Yeah, they probably could have made it down.
But had they done that...
Then, we would have had a 20-minute video. And
he'd have had no reason to be in the building.
Yeah. He wouldn't have had to do all the crazy wildness that he did.
It's almost like they were like, hey, let's make a Die Hard movie without it being Die Hard. And we'll put The Rock in it.
They didn't want Bruce Willis in the movie.
And then, like, they were like, that's cool. But you guys can't do all of this shit because then it will fucking be Die Hard.
Right. They had a list.
And we'll get sued.
They're like, you can get close to these things, but don't actually do
Which
them.
is why it probably was no good, because it was like, it was real borderline. It was like,
you can walk up
and
to
then
this
they pull
line,
back.
but don't cross
Yeah,
it.
right.
So they just stood there.
Fucks. But anyway, you know, aside from my language,
I've seen worse movies.
I've seen worse movies too. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Everybody right now is going, man, you're old.
Yeah.
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 Thanks.
That's okay.
But yeah, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was pretty bad. Actually, when that movie came out, I was really little. and I saw it later when I was an adult. I saw it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
I
It's funny.
I think not. I mean,
It's really silly. It's like they started out with the idea to make a horror movie, and then just said, "Ah, screw it, we'll make a comedy."
there's so many horror movies that they start out that way. That
Yeah.
they're like, I've got this great idea for this epic, scary movie.
This is a horror film.
And then they get bored with the scariness halfway through it, or they run out of scariness, or something.
Or it's just, or they know it's not fucking
some
scary.
comedy in there because
And
I don't know what else to do.
it gets a little funny, so they're like, "Fuck, we'll
Just
just make it
go
a
with
comedy."
it, man.
Yeah, but anyway, as far as the movie goes, it was painfully boring. I lost track of what was going on because I kept zoning in and out throughout the movie. It did not hold my attention very well. There was not really that great of action scenes. Definitely nothing we haven't seen before. The climbing and risks scenes, all the him hanging and everything were even that was pretty boring. It was like, well,
outrageous too, because it's like, none of that would happen.
And it was like he was making like these near perfect jumps and hooking his prosthetic leg
because that's the other thing is like
into
he loses a leg.
loop, jumping
Just
off a
in
platform
time.
into a loop
That was
from a
this
rope.
big.
Just in time to be like, oh crap, and then let go of the rope, and oh, I'm hanging, and then his prosthetic leg starts to come away from his leg like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
And then he's scrambling to. It was just ridiculous. It was just really ridiculous. So I can't say that I really like the movie. Of course, it's probably gonna be a lot like this next movie, which is Rampage. We're gonna review Rampage. The Rock is in this one also, and we haven't watched it yet. We will watch it and we will review it on another video. Of course, that one's supposed to be outlandish. It's supposed to be monsters, and what it basically is. I know you don't know this. Well, not necessarily Sega. It was an arcade game.
Oh, you spit on me a lot.
Okay. But for the sake of the video, we need to keep going.
Right. I thought it was Sega.
No, it was just an arcade game in an arcade. And, well, I think, now that I think about it, I think you could get it on Sega.
I thought so, because I had a Sega when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure we had it. Maybe not. I don't know, but I thought it was Sega.
Well, anyway, the whole reason why I wanted to see that movie, Rampage, was because it was one of my favorite video games. And basically what that is, you've got all these different monsters to choose from. Well, you pick your monster and you're hanging from a building and you've got to punch the building basically until it topples and goes down. So your aim in the game is to destroy a building.
I think I'm thinking of Rage.
I think you're thinking of Rage too. But Rampage was a lot of fun,
Sounds
which
like
I
a lot of
liked
fun.
Primal Rage. That was a good game
Yeah, I
too.
used to play that all the time.
But anyway, as far as Skyscraper goes, nah, it wasn't a very good film. It wasn't very entertaining. It was pretty boring. And it had the television from Dark Knight in it. So, once again, the television's plan didn't work out. So, or maybe it did. I don't really remember.
They were successful in the end, I suppose.
I suppose. But anyway, I would probably give this movie a thumbs down. As far as rating it, I don't know.
I'd give it 1 star. I mean,
1 star.
It's
I
pretty outrageous.
I would give it 2 stars, but
Really?
we go with the lesser, so it gets 1 star.
1 star.
That's how we do it. Is just to let you guys know, between us, when we rate our movies. Whoever comes up with the lesser, that's what we go with as far as our rating system. So it gets 1 star. And it will be going into the file of movies never to be watched again. I wouldn't waste your time and money on this movie or the effort to even stay awake through it. You're not going to miss anything. But if you need something to put you to sleep, like you are suffering from insomnia, Skyscraper might be just the thing for you, because I almost did.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like...
You don't sleep through movies.
Yeah, I was
sleep
just...
through a movie in a heartbeat.
Well, I was just bored. I was just bored. I mean, there wasn't really anything in the film to hold my attention.
Yeah.
And that's just how I felt. But, you know, not every movie's gold.
It's true.
And not everybody likes every movie.
That's true.
I'm sure there's probably some people out there that loved it.
Yeah.
And if you did,
that's awesome.
I'm glad that you enjoyed the experience. However, for me, it was not that experience for me. It was...
it's pretty outrageous, I thought.
It was just like... That movie's almost like 2 hours of bad puns.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, you know...
It's like The Rock needed to practice his dad jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like his kids are getting old enough to understand them, so he's got to brush up.
Right. But anyway, I wouldn't see it. You're not missing anything. And we got some more videos coming your way, some more movie reviews and stuff that we're going to be doing. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. I think tonight we're going to call it a night.
I'm tired.
And we will catch you guys on another video. Peace.